Chuchanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We salute Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, the destroyer of the demons, Kamsa and Chanura, the dear darling of Mother Devaki, the Guru of the entire world. Our salutations to him again and again. Om peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So, we are reading Bhagavat, and we are reading the story of Prahlada in book number 7, chapter 7, and verse number will be 23 to read today. What we read before is Prahlada is conceived by, Prahlada is talking to the young children of his own age group and giving him the highest sermon of Vedanta. Why are you engaged in this unsubstantial world, life of few days? What is the meaning of spending the time in wasting the life? Think of Lord Hari, the eternal, all these things. And in that course, the story was that Narada, he heard the question the boys asked, that you are talking all this high philosophy. We are born in a Asura plan. In Asuric family, we know, eat, sleep, drink well and die. Don't think of afterlife or anything. Why are you so much engaged into thinking about all this subtle purpose of life? And what do you learn? You are only a boy, you are of our age, 6, 7 years old, playmates, and why do you know? Then he told a story that my father went into practice of spiritual discipline, tapas, to gain power. And that time the Indra conquered all the hosts of other asuras. And then I was in the mother's womb, and Indra was taking mom, abducting the mother and taking that, you will not touch my mother, but in the womb of mother, I am a baby, so I am Asura, I will be the king, so he will kill me. That was his intention. But the sage Narada appeared and said, no, it will not do harm. Why are you doing that? He is the savior of mankind, no? So, and listening to Narada's statement, and then Indra released mother with the baby. And that time he has learned in the Narada's mouth all the spiritual values of life, what he has heard. But mother remembered a little bit, and sometimes she slept or lack of her capability to remember. Mother forgot many of the things. But I, as Prahlada, I remembered everything by God's grace, so I am relating those stories to you. So that was the background. Now he's talking about the separateness of Atman and the body. Prahlada is talking this bhakti book, but bhakti is also very high level of bhakti. Bhakti is mixed with so much of jnana that it is very difficult sometimes to understand, no? So he talked about that body and the Atman is mixed together. So you have to separate out the body, Atman, from the body. So this separation can be done by analysis. So here, we have read the other day, but I am just reading a few verses before. 17 verse, 7, 7, 17, we read, "If you listen to my words attentively, you will gain the deep faith that this is the instruction which I got." It is on page 238. Faith will generate even in everyone the action of the Supreme Being as time. 6 kinds of transformations come to the body. In time, all changes come in the body. Yeah? Existence, birth, existence, asti, jayate, bardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, mrityu. 6 stages, change of everybody. First we are born from mother's womb, then we grow, growth, and then go to the youth, and then little, it's called bardhate, building up. Asti jayate bardhate, viparinamate, then decline comes. We fall sick, disease attacks, and then apakshiyate, and then become old age, and then one day die. Everything is subject to these changes. That is the way of time. In time it happens. You need not have to, no one should come to dictate or to say, hey, let the change come. No. The whole world, change will happen. You remember or don't remember. This clicking of time, all the changes are happening in the body and the mind and all this. The 6 kinds of transformation come to the body naturally. These being origination 1, existence 2, growth 3rd, maturity 4th, decay 5th, and 6th is destruction. They affect only the body. Time has total control over us. Everyone who is youthful will be old. Who is young, he will be what is called growing into a man. And this change is inevitable. But these changes are happening where? In the body, and not in the spirit. Atman does not change. The body is changing only in time. Though it is no one dictating with a rod in hand and concluding the time, in time it is happening. For every one of us, every second, already 10 minutes passed, we have become 10 minutes older. We have become 10 minutes older. We can say boldly, we are nearing 10 minutes to death. Or death, what death? If my duration of life says whatever years, 10 minutes is gone. You are going forward. But this change, you cannot stop. It will happen. But the Atman does not change. So, they affect only the body and not the spirit embodied in it, what is inside. No? Just as the changes undergo by a fruit do not affect the tree to which it is attached. The tree remains the same tree. Fruit comes, when the bud comes, bitter, fruits, bitter fruits grow into sweet fruit, and sweet fruit becomes such sweet it drops. Death. So, but that is going on. It cannot be controlled by anyone. That is the plan of creation, entire plan of creation. Sun is sun today. Sun is not the same sun. The same sun we saw in the morning, and now is not the same sun. It has emitted so much of energy. So it is dying towards death. So just as the changes undergo by a fruit, fruit undergoes change, but the tree remains the same, 100 years. So it is comparatively, tree is eternal rather than the fruits. So Atman is eternal, not bound by time. but that body changes and mind, of course, will change. In contrast, the Atman is eternal. Very beautifully expressed here. Atman, the Atma Nityo Abhayo Shuddha Ekaha Kshetrago Asraya Avikriyo Bap. It's a boy of 6 years talking all this high philosophy. This is all in India. It can happen like that, no? He says, Atma, what we are reading now and don't understand, the boy has understood in the womb of the mother. And he's talking to his childhood friends. Atma Abhayo. This Atman is eternal, Abhayo. Nitto. Eternal, undecaying. Abhayo, the one without a second. Ekaha Shuddha, pure, attributeless, the one distinct from the body. He is in the body, Kshetraga. And in the Gita you have read, Kshetra, Kshetraga Yoga, Vibhaga Yoga. You have to Vibhaga, separate out from Kshetra and Kshetraga. See, one word I can go on, entire Gita chapter you will find, say 10, 20 classes can be given on that. Kshetra and Kshetraga. You know, Kshetra means field. Your house, your land, field. And who knows it is my field? Are they separate or one? The land and whose land, are they separate or one? Separate, because it is Jada and he who owns, he is a consciousness. So you have to separate out. People identify in ignorance, my land, and people go on fighting. My car. So your car and you are one or what? One in ignorance. When I am ignorant, I am one. But when I know, car is car. People say, car accident. Oh, car accident. But anyhow, the car is total, but God saved us, no? So car is totaled. It was my car. So it was my car. If anyone scratches a little bit, I go and fight with him. So other's car, if it is gone, I don't care for it, no? Because identification is there. Identification with the car. Similarly, identification with the ground, field, building, a house, position. It's just symbolic. And I, who am the owner of it, or possessor of this, to what is conscious entity, another is Jada. Kshetra, Kshetra, that's why that chapter is named. You have to Vibhago, separate out. And then Yoga, then you know your consciousness. Unite there. So there, the boy is saying, it is Kshetraga. You are the knower of the field of, this field is the body is the field. Mind is the field. You know, I know my body, is it not? I know my headache. I know my pain. So you know you are separate than that pain which is happening in the body. So you are the observer observed, like that. And for whom the body is an object, for whom the body is observer. Body is an object. We know that now. It is very so easy in the modern age. Doctors have helped us to understand it very well, no? Your operation is going on, they will give you partial anesthesia. Someone told her leg was being operated, no? The knee operation. And she's seeing the leg has been cut and pushed out. He's observing what is going on. She is because she is disconnected by medicine. He has no pain feeling, but he saw that his own leg has been some chiseling and breathing going on, depending on the condition of the operation. You can see your operation. No, that means You understand this is a body part. As you see when you go to the car shop, then what happens? What is going on in the car repair? You can see how they are taking out the pipe and fixing another tube there and screwing out, chiseling, getting out. It's a physical thing, no? You can see that. So similarly, body is not you, it is your body. So,
Swami, I don't even like to look when I get a flu shot.
hmm?
I don't even like to look when I get a flu shot.
You cannot, but still, it is I. You didn't get a flu shot. Your body got the flu shot.
I feel it.
Which you feel. You felt the pain of the body, not you. So this is the point. Only in your own words you will be able to catch it. I felt. You felt. You are somebody who has a feeling separate from that what is the action or reactions. Anyhow, that is the way to think that I am not the body. The changeless being, pure consciousness without volition, self-conscious awareness, the cause of all, the pervasive, the unattached, the uncircumscribed. So he has given 12 qualities here of the Atman. Prahlada says, Atma is Nitya, body is not. Atma is changeless, body is. Did he not say, oh, I have to lose my body weight? Right? You are remaining the same. Oh, I have had added some pounds. You not have added the pound, it's the body. And there's some fat or some type of thing. And I will lose, I will remain, will lose body weight. See, we use Vedantic terms. Unconsciously we use these words and we think that, oh, Vedanta is something separate. You are a Vedantist all the time when you say, I got a good rest. I got a good rest means your body got a good rest. You are very tired. You are not tired. Your body was tired. You are always tireless. See, the day you join, let us in the journey of this world, no? They are all making a journey. The day we are joined, consciousness continues. There is an unending consciousness going on. Was it any time that I was not here? And will there be any time when I will not be there? But I, the consciousness standing behind, has observed all the changes of the body. All our one scene after another scene coming. My body, mind, actions, reactions, everything is continuing where I remaining the same. That's the unchanging abhaya, nitya, eternal, abhaya, shuddha. Everything is adulterated in the world, no? Panchikrita, panchibhuta, 5 elements, air, water, fire element, no? 5 elements, khiti, up, tej, marut, bam, and their combination is this entire world. Your body, my body, everybody is what? Mixture of these 5 elements. And this supply less or more makes a difference in the way, body weight, weakness, feeling of weakness, everything. So you are not. You experience, I am weak. I am remaining same, weak. Weak, not you, but the body. I cannot see, I need a glass. You don't need a glass. You are observer all the time. You know your eyes is there and through the eye, I cannot see. Whatever we express, every point, you are clearly Vedanta, you are a Vedanta, you are using the expression of Vedantic understanding. So Shuddha, I am Shuddha. Shuddha means pure, unadulterated. Everything is adulterated in the world. 3 gunas. 3 gunas are adulteration. To go beyond, that's why, Nishtraya gunno bhavarjuna, oh Arjuna, go beyond three gunas. Trigunno Vishaya Veda, all the Vishayas, the Vedas know that three gunas, Trigunno Vishaya Veda, Nishtrayagunno Bhavarjuna. Go beyond the three gunas. That's why you are Shuddha. We are all Shuddha. That's why Swamiji says, say day and night, I am pure, I am pure, I am pure. I am pure, that is the truth. And what is you are talking about, all false, all misconception. So, Baba, a boy of 6 is teaching us. It is a bhakti book. Bhakti, not ordinary bhakti. That's why and not going to temple and giving some, chanting some mantra and talking to people and that. That's Vaidhi bhakti. Normal bhakti is that. I went to temple and when I went, I talked all the time worldly talks. And when I was standing in between, I talk as much as we can worldly talk. In between, ma. And then come back, that time also worldly talk. So this is not that. It is Shuddha, pure, uncontaminated by anything else, that Satchidananda self, no? Shuddha. Ekaha. No many, no multiplicity is there. One, that's why Upanishad says, one without a second. We have a concept, one means two means three. But it is one, such one, without any competition. There is no more than that absolute one. So in one who will see whom, kena kang paset, kena kang jigret, who will see in that one? If I am only one, when two, I can see you. I can see the world. If only all one, homogeneous, who will see whom? Who will work on whom? Who will be angry with whom? Who will hate one? Who will love one? Who will hate one? Who is father? Who is mother? Who is brother? That standpoint, ekaha. This is always coming one down to the level of distinction. And that is avidya, that is ignorance, no? It is Shuddha ekaha. Think in that way. Kshetragga, as I said, Kshetragga. I am the knower of the body. This is my field. In the field I act, no? That's why there is song. Eman manav jamanam roilo patit abad kulle fulto suna monre kishika janona. Oh, my mind, you don't know how to do harvesting. Eman manav jamin roilo patit abad kulle fulto suna. This body is a kshetra field. You could have bring out great wealth out of tilting it, giving seeds, weeding out, and you could have product Brahma-jnana through this body. That is the purpose. Like that. So it is Kshetraga. It's the ashraya. It's the substratum. I am the substratum of everything. Everything. I am the ocean of consciousness. On that comes all the ripples and bubbles of the world, creation of sun, moon, stars, galaxies. Everything is created on that one absolute consciousness. Kshetragas, avikriya. There is no vikriya, no changes. Swadrik, hetu, vyapako, asanga, anavrita. Asanga, I am not attached to anything. Anavrita, I cannot be covered by anything. Etair dadasivir vidwan atmana lakshanai parai. Knowing these 12 characteristics of my real nature, this lakshana, this science of Atman. Aham mamaiti sadbhavang dehado. Dehoado, in this body, in this mind, in our senses, in our intellect, or your ego, all this momo iti, It is my. Iti sadbhavang aham dehado mohojam. This is a moha. This is a delusion. You are thinking, my body. Everybody is my body. I am that infinite. Stand and that, take a stand and that level. And then what you do? Dehadu mohojam tyajet. Give up. Give up your identification. Give up your delusion that you are feeling you are contrary to that Brahman, that consciousness, that witness consciousness. Therefore, so long you can try. How to do it? Then he gives Swarnam yatha gravo suhemokara kshetrasya yogoi tadavingo apnuyat. Swarnam as the, what you call the, understanding these 12 unique characteristics of Atman, one should give up the false feeling that I am the body or that body is mine. Ahamidam mamaidam. Shankaracharya, I always remember that part. Ahamidam mamaidam iti noishargiko vayang loko vyavaharo. This eternal misbehavior of the people. Me, I am this body, and mamaidam, my house, my building, my wealth, my prosperity, my car, my, all this. Even me and mine with very petty things, my pen, maybe $1. But it writes very well. If I miss it, my God, my mind goes out of craziness, no? It is not the question of how valuable or I think it is valuable, it becomes valuable. So it says, we take a tag, give up that. I am the body or that of the body, a feeling born of ignorance. How to do that? Just as gold smelters extract gold from the ore through appropriate process, swarnam jatha gravasu hemakaro. Hemakaro means the goldsmith, and they take a nugget and they make a beautiful ornament. How they do? They grab one nugget and try to take out all the dross and make it clean from them and then make a beautiful ornament. That we don't like. We want to be gold, ornament, good ornament. People will appreciate, no? But look at the suffering of that gold nugget. He is to be put into the nitric acid, in life's nitric acid. See, as we say, oh, these people are bad, see how they are happy, and they are more happy. And we are good people, we are suffering. You are good because you want to be good, no ornament, Lord's ornament. And they remain to be that way, added more dust and dirt into it. So their life is happy life, worldly life is happy life. You want to be pure gold or you have to be nice ornament? Yeah, then you will be put into the nitric acid. And not after nitric acid, what they do? Blow them, they blow the flame and make the nugget gold, melt, and cut it, chisel it. My God, see, cutting, chiseling, blowing, burning, all this process is going on to an innocent nugget. Nugget says, I am a good guy, why so much suffering for me? But this is the way of purification. You think that it is happening in the body, not in you, but that's all. You are pure gold. So that it is easy to say, but in life's journey, it is so difficult. But that's why the path of the spirituality is called Kshurasya Dhara Nishita Durgam Pathastat Kavayo Vadanti. The Kobi. Kobi means the people who have realized the truth. Kobi, they say that Durgam Patha, this path of spirituality is very, very tough and very difficult. It is like a sharp edge of a razor and someone is asked to walk over that. That is very watchful. There is no time of fun and joy for a person like that, because you will have to walk on the razor. So spirituality is so deep. That's why it appears very... We start our spiritual life anywhere we like, but you will always see the spiritual people suffer most. That's why in Christian mysticism, they saint, you have to be a saint. You don't get the sainthood when you are in the life. And they will be, how much torture they undergo or trouble they undergo. And after death, 3 miracles you have to make, then you will be a holy man. Huh? Or 3 miracles and you have to pay so much price of it, tears. So spirituality is such, because you are asking for a high-priced material, $1 billion jewel. So you have to pay the price of it. If you want $100, anyone can help to get $100. But for that high-priced thing, it needs high dedication, greatest dedication. So Swarnam, as the Swarna, the gold smelter, extract the gold from the ore through appropriate process. So an expert in the science of spirit extracts through spiritual communion the gold of Supreme Brahman from the mine of body in which it is latent. So it is here in the body. It is body and mind means we say that God is residing in your heart. He is here. Because of His presence, my eyes are seeing, my mouth is speaking, hand is moving. It is here. That's that searching and finding that it should be done by separating out, I am not the body, but the consciousness that permeates through all my physicality, mental level, intellectual level, emotional level, it is all permeated by one consciousness. So know that. And it is latent in us. So everything is like that. Now, 23. The body is the complex of all the categories mentioned above, before. It is of 2 kinds, unmoving like the tree and the moving like other living beings. In this body, the non-Atman category of the Prakriti, these are to be rejected. Here are 2 things, no? One is the physical part, another is conscious part, no? Dead body and this body, what happens? Body is body. One can see, talk, respond, react. Another, dead body like a piece of wood. It does not do anything. You cut it, you put a beautiful garden, you take a praise book and chant, you are so glory, you are so, this gentleman in this body. It does not react anything, because it is jara without the consciousness, is a jara. Chit jara granthi. It has become Chit, Chaitanya and Jara. They have been tied together and made this complex. So he says the body is the complex of all categories we mentioned before. It is of 2 kinds. One is the unmoving like the tree and the moving like other living beings. In this body, the non-Atman category or Prakriti are to be rejected on another, one after another, saying, not this, not this, not this. That's why say, I am not the body, not the mind, not the senses, and not. Neti, 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 not this, not this, not this. And the Purusha or the spirit you arrived in. You reject everything, but you reach a point which you cannot reject anymore. It is non-rejectable. Everything you can reject by analysis. Body changes, I am unchanging, so I cannot be the body. Or pranic energy, I am powerful today, I feel strong today, I am weak. Old people say, I have no problem, but I feel so weak. That is, prana is less. But he says, I am weak. You are not weak. Your prana energy is weak. Say, my mind, I am so sad today. And you are not sad, your mind is sad. So these are jada, get activated with the consciousness. So consciousness part is the spirit, and that is called the Purusha, and that is unchangeable, you cannot change that. But these other things can be changed. Everything changes with the movement of time, everything goes on, undergoes change. Observing the subsistence of the body, when consciousness is present, and its decay when consciousness departs, man should carefully investigate the truth of the Atman by discrimination. So, if any man means what? In Sanskrit it is called Manush, Manava. Who is Manush? Ramakrishna's language, very simple. Manhush. Who has the awareness that I am that? But the man means weight. He weighs himself not with the body or the mind or the intellectual ability, but he weighs himself as consciousness. Manhush. So, observing the subsistence of the body, that our body is functioning, when consciousness is present. And when consciousness decays, departs, then the appearance, the body becomes dull, matter. Therefore, man should investigate carefully. We should investigate, all of us should investigate carefully the truth of the Atman. How? How will you just investigate? By discrimination. Only one weapon is available here. Discrimination, analyzing. What is the ultimate, what is not, what is the perfect, what is the unchanging, what is the changing. And by purification of the mind, the discrimination and purification of the mind. Purification is a process to look at everything that is passing, and holding on to what is not changing, and which is all bliss, which is all peace. That is called the purification of the mind. Meditation, purification of mind, japa, repeating the holy name of God. And by spiritual text on creation, preservation and dissolution. And reading books like that, which inspires us to understand what is creation, how creation comes, how preservation happens, how dissolution happens. 25. The state of waking, another analysis. How it will happen? It will be state of waking state. You see, now this waking state. This world is so real. Everything is real. I see you, you see me. I am happy, I am unhappy. Really having joyful, cheerful, morose. All these are happening in this world. This state of waking, and I think it is true. But when I go to sleep, now see, in the dream world, we say dream is true. I forget this waking experience totally. Not a trace of waking experience remains in your dream. You see the dream and dream, everything of the dream is real. And the dream reality also goes away when you go to sleep. So this says, the states of waking, dream and sleep are three modifications of the buddhi. This is happening in your buddhi. When your buddhi means intellect is awakening in this state we call gross material world. When you go to dream, this world automatically vanishes, everyone. See the miracle, it is a miracle, it is a everyday proof that this world is unreal, because You may say, no, for me the world is gone, but for others it remains. Others are in the waking state. So long you are waking state is the only reality. Dream, we say, oh, I saw last night one dream. It has not that much value. People may be sometimes serious dream, they remember and they recall, oh, what is the meaning of the dream? Why did I see that? They try to analyze that. But that is not important. Important is that at that point, this world does not remain. Now, dream world has no existence in me. And my mind shows something. We don't have to pay so much value. And in the dream state, all this reality, all our anxieties, worries, suffering, pain, all the health issues, this, that, all disappear. And you, in this body, you may be very tired. In the dream, you are very youthful. You are running. You may be eating good meal there, making friends and having a good time, fun time. Totally different. No closeness to the happy incidents here and there. So this is but you know it is all buddhi. Buddhi means here mind modification. Mind and buddhi are almost the same. When it vacillates, it's called mind. When it does not, it's called buddhi. So the awareness of which stands aloof from these states as they witness the Atman. No? So Atman is the witnessing of this state, waking now. That's why we remember yesterday I did that, or when I was 10 years old, this happened to me. Even we remember that. So how do you remember? Unless somebody in you have observed it. If you don't observe, you don't have any memory. So the observer remaining the same, observable things are coming, waking state comes, goes. Dream state comes, goes. Sleep state comes, goes. Again, the repetition of the three states. Actually, our day is a monotony. Every 24 hours should be monotony. But same coming and going, same natural acting in the three situation. One in the gross level, another in the subtle level, another in the causal level. It is all happening in your buddhi. It is really not happening. It is like a 3D glass. Go to the movie and use the eyeglass and you see how you see. But nothing is there. You are sitting in the chair and you are frightened. Somebody said that they went and they are putting in the eyeglass and then really some real experiences, he cried out, seeing condition. Are take out your eyeglass. This Vedanta says, take out your eyeglass, buddhi glass, intellect glass, which says this world is true. Now, and the dream said dream is true, and sleep is true. But this is neither of the things are true because it is changing in one day. And throughout your life, my life, everyone's life, this change is constantly going on. And we are like a fool crying and weeping in the scenes of life which is passing by. So, I am the witness, their witness, Atman. These three states born of the three gunas, or Prakriti, another way of explaining. Three gunas or three Prakritis. And reject as not pertaining to the spirit. The three gunas don't belong to the spirit or the Atman. Are the result of karma. Why it happens? Bring some argument. It happens because of your karma. One in the same Hollywood. How many people are suffering? How many people are in joy? How many people are in the fun time? How many people will be in their excited moment? Some people are in the depressed mode. It is happening here in this same spot. Environment being the same temperature outside, same sun. But experience, according to buddhi, they do not contact or contaminate the Atman. As the Atman is seen to run through all these states. He is to be understood as the pervader, distinct from them. So you understand the spirit, the Atman, pervades the waking state, stays when your dream state, and goes to the state of sleep. That means it pervades everywhere. That means Atman is everywhere. Whether you are in the early days, movies are all, there is a what you call afternoon show, evening show, midnight show. No? So this is afternoon show means this waking state. Evening show is what? Say dream state. And sleep state is the deep sleep. But this goes on. But you are there, you are sitting, you are experiencing. Some people say, I will be in the afternoon show, I will be in the evening show, I will finish all these shows today. So he stays all the time in the three states. You can sit and enjoy. And that is the way we are enjoying the world and crying sometimes smiling, like a mad guy. Why we cry, why we smile, we do not know. Because we take these things to be real, very real. So that is to be understood. Atman is untouched by all these things. These are happening in the buddhi, in your understanding, or in your mind, we call mind. Manaiva manushyanang karanang bandha mokshayo. So mind is the cause of our bondage, mind is the cause of our suffering. So it pervades all these areas. Thus, this samsara, this world, is based on ignorance. It is founded on ignorance, not knowing. Not knowing our real nature, the samsara remains. You will once remember who are you, this samsara will vanish. And Ramakrishna said, once you know the Maya will not delude you anymore. Once to acknowledge it is Maya gives away the path. He has recognized me, no? It is like that, a child. Mother is playing with the child. Mother comes with a mask, and baby does not understand that. And baby sees and cries and runs, no? And then mom takes out the crown or something and smiles. Oh, then child is happy. Like that. If he understands it's my mom, then it will be joy and fun. If we know that it is Satchidananda wearing this face or that face, it is all joy, then that's the Jivan Mukti, the joy of the liberated. They live like us in this world, but not like us. They enjoy, they know how to enjoy the life. We only cry and weep sometimes like a puppet. Puppets in the puppeteer's hand, sometimes smile, sometimes cry, sometimes. We are helpless because we don't know the God is playing, wearing the masks. It's Maya, Mahamaya. Bhakti we say Mahamaya. Thus this samsara is based on ignorance, producing false identification of the Atman with these modifications of buddhi. These are the products of gunas or prakriti, and with actions caused by them. Whatever action create this sattvika quality, rajasa quality, tamasa quality, and we work in the three gunas. Being based in ignorance, it is like the experience of dream state without substantiality. This waking state is also a dream state. To the jnanis, not to us. They say, that's why they pray, oh Lord, take away this daydream. This is a daydream. Those who are Brahma jnanis, they pray, para dussapniyagum shubha. In the Vedic wisdom, they teach us this prayer. Say, this dussapna, this is a sapna. Sapna means dream. Bad dream. Let this bad dream just disappear from my life. Therefore, what you have to do, is to destroy the ignorance. 28th verse. Tasmat bhavadbhi kartavyam. Tasmat bhavadbhi kartavyam. Therefore, your only responsibility should be apnar. Bhavat means apnar. This language is dignified language. Kartavyam karmanang trigunatmakam. Karma, the karma action, which is built up three gunas, sattva, rajas and tamas. Bijanid haranam, extract all the gunas out of it. Yogaha prabhu prabhaho paramodhyo. Yoga, you get established in your supreme wisdom by concentrating the buddhi. So it says, therefore, what you have to do, our life's struggle, our sadhana, is to destroy the ignorance. And that ignorance, ignorance is the seed of all manifestations of the multiple branches of karma. This world activity is going on in the maya. So therefore you get out, and yoga consists in destroying the seed of ignorance. Nirbija. So, not only the world, but its seed. On a very fine level you have to clear. Even don't keep a trace of, when they do the cancer, doctors treat the cancer and they don't want to keep any trace. They chemo and then putting all this one step to the other step to kill every cell which is a cancerous cell. So similarly, you destroy the karma and its very root also. Destroy that. The seed of ignorance, and thus coming the flow of mental modification. So the mind then flows towards your own real nature. But this is also very tough path, no? All maya, it is all daydream, night dream. Daydream, it is so real for me, you are saying dream, no? When I am suffering in my pain, and somebody comes and tells, it is maya. How will it appear? And how will it help us? I could not sleep whole night because of doctors are always coming in the hospital day and night maybe for some purpose, to keep me awake or something. How are you? What will you say? It is nothing happening, it's the body, I am not that. Can you do that? Yeah, few can do that. There are great spiritual personalities. Ramana Maharshi can do that. Then our Swami Turiyananda can do that. Direct, those who have accomplished in their understanding, I am discarded total, they can do that. For us, the Ramakrishna statement, the bird is taught to sing and chant the name of Krishna, 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 Krishna. Whenever you ask, Krishna, 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 Krishna. But when the cat catches the neck, then she says, ta, ta, meaning their old voice comes out. And so it is difficult. Bhagavad Gita says, this yoga, Vedanta, is very good, but it is a competent student is necessary. Very few people are competent in that way. Therefore, there is a path of devotion. That is much easier. So, first Prahlada talked about jnana, the highest wisdom. Now, we'll read next day that devotion as the easiest path. Tatro upayo sahasranam ayam bhagavato udito jad ishare bhagavati yada joir anjasarati. Beautiful. Tatro upayo sahasranam. There are thousands of ways of discarding this, conquering this maya. Out of that, Jad Ishare Bhagavati, Bhagavan, who is the Lord God of the universe, Jair Anjasa Rati, this Rati means love, intense love, tremendous love for God when it comes, that is the easiest path. And Ramakrishna says that is the easiest path in the Kali Yuga, in this Iron Age. That we'll read next day. Om Shanti, 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat, Sri Ramakrishna Panamastu. So, we have finished. Only up to 28 we have read. 7, 7, 28. Okay, so next class will be at 7:30. We'll read Sheta Setaro Upanishad, 7:30 in the evening. Some question has come. How to do everything with good intentions and compassion without others doing their worst, making one's life miserable. What living is not the highest dharma. When living is not the highest dharma. In this world, that is true. That is called the practicality of Vedanta. Vedanta says everything is divine. Everything is essential nature when you separate out the body and the consciousness. No? Make the body and consciousness. So, how to do everything with good intention. I should do good intention in my good intention, but I should not be fool. You are in your office or in your workplace when someone wants to take advantage of you. You say, I am very honest and give your heart and soul, and they squeeze you more and more and then say, get out. We should not be that fool. Ramakrishna's story is the only solution, I think. Ramakrishna said, a holy man was going and found a snake, and the boys were tormented by the snake, they are afraid, and that holy man gave, hey, don't do harm to others. That's the same question. Everything, good intention. So don't harm. And he listened to that, and he became, and goody. And then goody, these boys again took a revenge. They bring out the snake who does not want to eat anymore, and then dashed him in the ground, and he bleeded and almost dead. And then when the Guru came again second time, he said, hey, what happened? Why are you so lean and thin? You are very hefty, strong, powerful, I saw when I first came, and now you have become lean and thin, almost dead. What is the matter? Oh, I have become Sattika. I don't harm anyone. I only eat roots, leaves and fruits which fall down in the ground. I survive. I don't take insect or anything. And no, something has happened. Then he recalled these boys have hit him dashed him to the ground heavily, and he is almost dead. All the bones are broken and this and that. Then he said, hey, I asked you not to bite, put poison. But did I ask you not to hiss? So hiss for your protection. Whatever is to be done, that's the realistic way. So we should be practical, at the same time spiritual. Our intention should be good, that anything I do for God. It is my inner spiritual joy. But people don't take advantage of that and put you into trouble. So that we have to take care in every circumstances. How to handle that, we will have to find out some ways and means. Another question, if we have love and dedication to God and know we are His children, will He suppress the thought and feeling of fear at the end of life? We hope so. Yes, we hope so. If we have love and devotion to God, and we know that we are His child, and if we really, Ramakrishna said, yes, if we surrender to Him, then God will take care. No? Certainly they will take care, and that is enough examples are there. We have seen many sadhus who are totally dedicated. They don't have any, ultimately they surrender themselves such, and they live in so much peace at the ultimate. And devotees also, very.
Swamiji, what is the appearance of continuity in
Continuity of?
Continuity in the waking state, like how dreams are always different, but the waking state
Oh,
appears to be.
that will come. Continuity. God will make us fearless. Yes, God will make us fearless. If you think of God and God appears before you, you are fearless. It will happen, but that's why practice. Also, it is the time when you are mentally thinking something, let us think positively. Let us every day think, I am dying, I am dead. My body is dying every moment. What's the fear of one day it will die? Because I am seeing the next second, that's why I think I am happy. But old second is dead, gone. Who can hold on, bring you the body of your 25 years old body, say 20 years old, 10 years old body, bring them back. That was your body. And you would say that time that is your body. Now you are saying this time your body. What is your body then? So if we are convinced with that, yes, every moment it is saying, it is then changing. It is not I. I am eternal. And that the which pervades all the time. Yesterday's experience, when I was 10 years old, I have a I consciousness, I am 10 years. Everyone asks, how old are you? I'm 10 years. I'm 5 years. No? Not, the children don't say like that. But he or she, when they will be grown up, he will say, I. So that consciousness that is been I consciousness, big I consciousness, which is misunderstood as the body and mind, that is all the time there. And all the sins are coming on that surface. So that is the unchanging consciousness behind everything. Waking state, it is now I am experiencing the world because of that consciousness. Dream experience, I am experiencing because that consciousness is there in the mental level only. I am experiencing when mind also sleeps, goes to the ego level. It's an Anandamaya Kosha in that state. And I am standing behind that Anandamaya Kosha. That's why everyone in the deep sleep finds the greatest joy. The joy comes from where? Joy comes from eating ice cream or any good things or seeing something, but there is nothing to see, nothing to taste, nothing to taste. But you feel greatest joy, much greater joy than that of having these sensate experiences of our choice, no? So therefore, consciousness pervades. This is a meditation. Every day think very seriously. You can at least think that there is some witness consciousness behind me. Some consciousness who never sleeps. That's why we, in devotion, we say God does not sleep. 24 hours he is awake. God's hotline is also open all the time. You can meditate on the midnight, you can meditate in the 4 o'clock, in the early morning, you can whole night, any time, it's all the time consciousness is all the time behind us. Thank you. Jai Ma. So 7:30 again, our Upanishad class. Jai Ma.